Hey guys, what's up? It's Richie here again. I decided to do a video. I was going to do a stream, but Twitch, its software is it won't load for some reason, so I couldn't stream. So instead, I'm going to make a video on my weekend, weekend weekly recap. So, straight off, oh, by the way, I just got a new mic. So I've seen your comments, some of you guys saying my voice is too low or it's kind of inconsistent, so I got a new mic. Hopefully this mic is better, clear, and louder. So let me know what you guys think. So going back to my week, I didn't really trade much. There were some days, really small days. I was pretty disciplined. I was really disciplined in not trading, setups. It was so empty and boring, this week. I just literally, the morning I wake up, see the gappers, there was like nothing. Like maybe, I think there's one day, I think it was Friday or I think it was Thursday. One of those days, there was nothing on the gap scans to trade. So I was just looking for predictable plays like INDO. This was not on the gap scans. It was this day right here, but I was looking for a bounce. So after this really big push on this first day, we have this continuous, red day after red day, and it was reaching the this 20 SMA daily right here, just like it did right here, where it went under it and then came right back up. Under it comes right back up. In this case, it did the second day, which this day had more volume. This was the day I was looking for, but I unfortunately did not play this one. I played it really small, but I did not play it like really big as this time. So I had the right idea, just wasn't. I could have had two opportunities. This day I made, I think 32,000, and then this day I could have made another 30-some thousand on this one, but didn't recognize that this was the actual day. But yeah, this is more predictable plays. I look for bounce plays instead. What else? Also KEVL. This was another penny name. This one ran from like 70 cents to $1.35. So that's like really a crazy move. It had news. Let's see. What did the news? It had some news. Actually, I don't know. Is this even news? It just has some news, and it gapped up and just faded like most of the day until like 12, and then started coming back up around 1, and then hit new high day. New pre-market, it hit the pre-market highs, broke over that like 1 o'clock, and this thing just continued to grind all the way to $1, over $1. And what it's now looking like right now is let's see, it's looking like it's about to come back up, maybe 120s, and then it'll consolidate and then goes to 150s. If this continues, this thing could see $2, maybe $3. That'll be the resistance. 3 around this $2 to $3 range is going to be somewhat resistance, especially over that 3. And over 3, we have up to 5, maybe even higher. But that's what it's looking like. Just a simple analysis, because if you guys look over here, this gap ends right here, or starts at 3, and then it goes up to 5-ish. So going back to its previous history where it ran, it hit a high almost $3, and over here too. So $3 is going to be very significant resistance. What else? We had FGI. I remember this one. This one had a. I remember playing this one. This one had gapped up, and it kind of had a decent downtrend. I actually know, this was on Monday, so this was still in January, but on the Monday. And this one I made 34,000. So actually that was Monday. So 34,000. This thing halted up. So let me look on the 1 minute and show you guys. Trade is very simple, so you guys can, let me show it to you guys. Okay, so this is the 1 minute FGI, right? So 1 minute, let me make this bigger for you guys. So 1 minute, okay, now we see nice big rally up and then it comes right back down, okay? This is what, just pay attention to that. Big up and then get gradual coming all the way back down, right? So right here, I was looking at this support-ish. It was opening near support, so around low 5, so 5.15 to $5. Low of the day, it's this pre-market low right here, pullback is 480. So 480, my plan was to get in nearest to this 480 support, 490s. So I saw this thing dip right at open, so it dipped. I was like, okay. So I started to scale some in the 490s right here. And if it was going to go down further to 480s, I was going to add more right there. In this case, in this 1 minute candle, it closed green, so I added the rest at 5. And I think some at 510. This thing went up to 530s, up to a high 540. It got rejected off this 200 EMA. I'm pretty sure VWAP was also around over here. So it got rejected. So it comes back down. I sold some. I scaled some out right here in case, because I mean this 1 minute candle was pretty. It was a pretty scary 1 minute candle. But I didn't stop out all the way because my stop was, in the 490s, so it didn't quite hit that. But I just scaled some out just in case, just to reduce my risk. I see this thing coming right back up. If you guys can see this wick right here, and then gradually grinds all the way back up to this 540. So that was this. And I did make a video, so some of you guys did see this trade, but it was very quick. I got in, I added more around here under 540s, and then this thing halted. I sold the rest just over $6. And like we mentioned this, right? Big push up, all the way back down. Push up and back down, right? So sometimes, the pattern do repeat itself, but maybe and they will happen again, most likely. So that's my FGI trade on Monday. And I also have a video on that if you guys look at my channel. What else? I mean, that's pretty much it. There wasn't anything. I guess the main takeaway this week, on the first week of February, is one thing I had to discipline myself, right? If there's nothing out there, I won't trade anything. It's not worth my money. It's not worth my time. There are traders that will stay for like the whole day, when there is like no or very little opportunity. Now, and for me, if I don't see anything, I'm out. If I don't really see any setups, it's like so boring. Nothing, no setups at all. There's no point of just sitting and staring in front of my computer, when there's no opportunity. So don't have that mind where, okay, well, I'm gonna miss a setup. No, there's always a newer and better setup the days to come. You got plenty of that ahead of you. So you don't have that fear of missing out on a single setup when there is no good setups. When I woke up this morning, or not this morning, but on that morning, or every single morning in the first week of February, there was literally no setups. Maybe one, maybe two, but most of the time it wasn't really worth it, and there were just not enough strength and volume. So most of the time, every day, I just look in this computer screen for an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and if I don't see anything, I'm just done. I just turn up my computer, I go do something else, I work out. That's it. No need to just sit in front of the computer and just watching paint dry, right? So that was the main lesson, or the main thing I did that week. So when there's no setups, just leave, go out, have fun. I don't know, do whatever you need to do. Clean up, do some chores, read a book, something, right? So yeah, so that was basically it. And this that week, I'm green all that week. So every single day I'm green. Surprisingly, I honestly, there was so many chances that I could have been red, but I really stuck to my rule, and I just told myself, if there's no setup, don't trade it. And if I did, and I broke my rules, I definitely could have been red if I hadn't disciplined myself. So I pat myself on the back for that, and I'll continue to do the same thing next week. I'm not going to put so much money on the table when I don't see really huge movers. Like if I see like a 500, 1000% mover, maybe even 300 something. I mean, those triple digit percentage movers, if I see any of that, that's when I know, that's the cue to like, okay, now things are heating up. Now I can start putting more money to the table, and that's when you want to put more risk on. You don't want to put risk when there is no setups. There's like only 20-30% movers, and that's it. I'm not looking for small gains. I'm looking for those big plays. So that's how I trade. When you have a small account, it's fine. You can look for these smaller trades. But when you're playing with big money, and there's no volume and there's no setups, you don't have room for these like really small percentage moves. So I look for these like 50, 100, triple percentage movers before I really put my money to the table. So that's the main lesson. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something. And I hope you guys enjoy your weekend. All right. Be safe out there, and thank you guys.